in logic.
Oh no.
And then he was really upset, and then he went down to find his homework from my class and couldn't find it, and so he was like even more upset.
Well,
So he's like bawling in the hallway when I took him out. Because I could tell he was mad. I was like, oh gosh, what's he mad about? And then I found out he was mad because he didn't have his homework with him.
cool.
Hi.
So we're talking. So my lessons were on democratic reforms, and I feel like the class went pretty well.
Yeah, I think so.
I had I know like leading up to this lesson, I had some difficulties writing the lesson plan and like trying to think of activities that would be interesting for the kids. But I feel like it went pretty well. I think Xenon, like the after fifth period class, I feel like I had a better class with them on that day than I've had recently.
What do you think you did different to like have that be a better class?
I don't know. I don't really think I did anything that different. I think that I just I tried to interact with the kids more and try and make myself more visible and just make the lesson fun. I mean, it was kind of it was sort of a dry subject, so I was trying to like kind of bulldoze through it, but still have it be. Yeah,
I remember because you taught the lesson 3 times, and then we came back and taught it in the afternoon. You kind of got caught up in one of the slides, the explanation, and then once you didn't I think Xenon went well because you didn't stay on that one slide and kind of that's where students in the classes before kind of lost intention.
Yeah.
And I felt like that probably really helped.
Probably, yeah. I mean, just pacing it.
Yeah, the pacing was a lot better during Xenon. So, it was it was kind of like a necessary lesson to teach, but it wasn't jazzy or any good stories to tell. So. But I felt like the students learned, they did fairly well on their quizzes the next day, so that is a good sign.
Yeah, so they were understanding the material, and that's good.
Yeah. So Xenon's going to come today, and I'm guessing they're going to be really hyper because we were just told that they got called. Students have rubber bands.
Yeah, so there's going to be rubber band shooting everywhere.
So I think that you start the class. If I were to start the class, I'd start the class with a warning. If I see a rubber band out in any way, no matter what it is for, you are going to be sent immediately to the dean.
Right.
I think that we set a very strong standard, and then I'll have some dean referrals ready to go. And if we see a rubber band, there's no questions, there's no warnings, you are out kind of thing. I think we set a very strong.
I think just today, I mean, just being Friday, kids have a little more energy.
Friday is getting closer to spring break.
So
it's
just keeping their attention is
And then you have to tell them the story of him getting shot.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I'm running out of time because there were so many interruptions that. Yeah. I mean, because him getting shot's important, but it's not as important as.
No, it's not as important as any of the other information. But it's the thing that they'll be wait, what? And then start listening. And be more engaged, I think, to who he was.
Right.
I think anytime you can include something where that draws them in and wants them to learn a little bit more, and then they'll be more likely to be oh yeah, and then what else did he do? And then something like that I think always helps with lessons, especially when it's they know about Roosevelt but they don't really know about him. So I think, and then Taft, everyone wants to hear about the bathtub. Maybe we can find there's something about him that we can bring up. Because I feel like we have time. I feel like we had time to
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like it was
hard.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it was hard to really pace the time because I felt like it was sort of like we were getting nothing done, and then I wasn't even paying attention to the time because we got so hung up that we weren't getting anything done, and then so I was just we're just gonna get through the material and try and get to the end. I don't know, and then I mean I had more time to go back and focus on things, but it was I don't know, just not getting off topic because it was hard.
Yeah.
Couldn't go like 30 seconds without getting interrupted.
Yeah, so we'll just be like more firm with that in the
Yeah.
afternoon because they're gonna be a little bit more antsy, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else? We're good?
No, it's
Okay,
good.
perfect.
Happy.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling they're gonna come in real hot.
Yeah.